I'll try to be brief as much as possible. I don't know why the leadership of Kamak really came to me, because if it was money, I don't have it. So I've been agonizing why you decided that I should honor your invitation, but I come knowing that kidogo Bujaza Kibaba, like this cathedral, over the years, I think Bob Madanji knows, many times we have come here for the construction of this church. And I want you to this church were provided by the late Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. And I was there when he was giving that offer. So we remember him with a lot of pride as our leader. Now, I invited my colleague, comrade Edwin Sifuna. The big team in Linda Mwananchi is in Nyahururu. But I wanted Sifuna to come here because there are a lot of people, including yesterday. The presence of Sifuna today, this morning, this afternoon, is to put you to shame that we are together and we are walking together and we shall never be divided. I want to promise you. I am to be in the presence of two great icons, and Bishop Joseph Wasonga. And Bishop Wasonga talked about courage. And I think on top of courage is truthfulness. Bishop, I don't know whether you remember, when you were burying your father, I was there with Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, with Achengo Neko, and other leaders who went together with in that burial. They told us that we could not speak during that funeral, that the only person who could speak is Ramoda with your father, a great Kenyan patriot, and Toneko could only speak from written and approved speech. He was not to as it was. And Asante. And there were a lot of government people there. And they really talked about how they had helped the bishop's father, who had died as the executive officer of Khan. But when the bishop, in truthfulness and righteousness, he talked about what Jaramogi had done to the family, that out of all those people at the funeral who were talking, is only Jaramogi used to go and see his father in hospital here in KISUMU. I thought that was an act of courage, because wakati huo you dare speak and you are that at least Jaramogi was recognized. I thank you for that act of courage, although at that time you're a very young man, and I wish that God continue to give you strength and courage. The second thing I wanted to say, that this church has been associated with great men of God, particularly Bishop Okulu, who was indeed a mentor to us. I want to encourage our bishop in this cathedral, Bishop Charles Onginjo, that we are proud of you. And I hope this congregation is proud. There may be people in the neighborhood who don't like what he says, but whatever he says reaches all the corners of the world because it is pure truth and fact. And I thank you very, very much. Wewe ukiniambia nifunge macho nitafunga saa yote. Wengine wakasema nifunge macho, I may have my doubts. So I thank you very much. I hope that this Harambe will do something towards the project. Me, as member of Kama, I was given a uniform which I shall probably wear in future. But for now, I don't get any more waiting. So the Mothers Union, you do a great job. So as Kama does. Thirdly, I want to talk about something we must display of ostentation and opulence, of money being carried in sacks and contributed in empowerment programs and projects. This money does not belong to the people who carry this money. So what a cabinet secretary earns, we earns. And the law of the land is that if you have unexplained resources or wealth, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission should investigate into that source. If you're an ordinary businessman and you contribute that type of money, the KRA will be at your door. KRA will be there. And I've done a lot of cases for those who have been chased by KRA. This ostentation and opulence, there's no way, even the president of the country, there's no way he can be contributing over 100 million shillings in a weekend. The richest man in the world, Elon Musk, cannot give you that kind of money without explanation. So let us not live in fear to him. And I gave him the microphone to speak to Deputy President Kindiki. There was an Harambe for empowerment. So when we went to the fundraising, wakatangaza tumeleta milioni 4 kutoka 5 million shillings. From, did you send some money for this project? And he told me, "Lo, nijogo for kabisa. I have not. They are trying to use money to tie me into their kind of politics." The only unfortunate thing was that that was October 15th, and in the morning Raila was dead. Raila was dead. But on the 15th, I talked about it. Moi used to do these kind of things. Please let us just tell these people they should not be using a pretend that they are doing things for society. If you want to help the people, it can be done through investments, through proper projects. And when Kama has an Harambe here, you can give legit money to the cause. But I can tell them, they will answer questions in future. I represented people, a lot of people last year, and when a new government came in place, they were being questioned about the sources of those money. I was at anti-corruption every day. So I ask you that you be very careful about this money. We should ask the source of that money. The people of this region, these people are trying to build a Chinese wall to make sure that the rest of Kenya does not communicate with you. Yesterday I was in Nyakach, and I was trying to split a political party, but as the bishop has said, nationally, we should be part of the debate. Some people are trying to isolate us so that we are not part of the debate. I like saying to people what they don't want to hear. I don't like saying what you want to hear. And I say oko manyondra kamia le Kenya nyakabedi ka onge to mesa na bwaso keda bwaso. People cannot be talking about Kenya. Tiwa jenu Ruto ma represent. Ruto has seized our party. You go to the court, and now if you go there, people are raising questions about ODM in Western. And the best performing leader in ODM outside Raila and outside Anyang' Nyong'o, who has been an official, has been this young man called Sifuna. Now, I really pleaded with our people because Sifuna had agreed. He went to Oburu and said, I'm ready to work with you, but on the basis of the constitution of the party, the 10-point agenda, and the other instruments of the party. They started giving a lot of problems to Sifuna. Now, even the replacement is not that because it's a lady, but the replacement for Sifuna in the Linda Tumbo team, I think is a disaster. It's like replacing Okikamayo with Moya with Okikamayo. It can't happen. So Sifuna, I want you to be strong. We are behind you. And we are together as a movement. Also removed him from the party. Declare and go to Mombasa, go everywhere. I am the de facto party leader, Marodium. I want to tell you, I'll be there. Again, you KISUMU ye kodana atema. Atuni atutere. Mono etena buya atuni atuta. Atuni atuta. And we shall remain part of the politics of the nation. But what we want to promise you, we will stand united as a people and as political formations. And in that unity, me have said very patriotic, principled, well-mannered, and conscious of the needs of the people of Kenya. And if that person is Orengo, go teach Maral. Kalam Nyarutiyo. And if it's Edwin Sifuna, we are part of the team. It is unity that we want. I just want to say, if elections are going to be what we are seeing in Olkolao, then probably we'll have no election next year. Bribery, yeah, then we're not going to have an election. But we'll sit down to make sure that we meet, we get the promises of this constitution so that Kenya is stable and prosperous on the foundation of the constitution of Kenya as established by law. Bishop Wesonga, allow me that you've told me you want me to write a preface to your book. I'm honored and do that with a lot of pride and in recognition of your achievement. With so many words, now allow me to invite my colleague and comrade, Nyinyi ndio nani? Nyinyi ndio nani? So let me invite my comrade and colleague.
Thank you very much, Governor, for your very, very many kind words. To Bishop Minjo, the leadership of this church here, na wote ambao mmefika hapa kwa ajili ya ibada ya leo, na wasalimu kwa jina la Yesu. Hamjambo. Bishop, the last time we were here, I think was 2024, when we were commemorating the 30 years after the death of Jaramogi Oginga Odinga. And I am very happy to be back here today and to see that some of the promises that were made here by Baba and by the team from Ika. Nasema asante sana kwa hiyo kazi mzuri ambaye wanatambua watu. Alisahau kijana mmoja hapa anaitwa Alex Matere. Alex, you can stand and wave. He's also part of our team. Now, unajua sisi wanaume tunapitia mambo mingi vile Bishop alisema. Na ndio utake kujua tunaoneanga kina mama wetu wivu. I don't know how many international day of the woman there are. Tunasikianga tu leo ni Women's Day, kesho ni Mother's Day, siku ingine sijui ni gani. Gani? Girls Day. Lakini sisi wanaume tunakuanga tu na moja. Na Bishop ndio utake kujua hiyo kila mtu ako na socks mpya. Kwa sababu Father's Day, siku ya Father's Day tunapewa tu socks. Na tumeshazoea. Lakini kina mama unaona wamepewa chocolate, maua, sijui nini. Kweli kina mama wenu mnapendwa, si ndio? So vile Mheshimiwa Orengo aliniambia nije hapa for the first time hata sisi tusimame na hawa kina kama, nikasema lazima nikuje na mimi nisimame na nyinyi. Bishop has told us that he's been a man for 73 years and is not about to change. I also want to confirm, Bishop, I've been a man for 43 years, 44 years now, and I am not interested in changing. Mwongozo ya kujua kama wewe you are a wholesome man. You need compassion, you need confidence, you need conviction and purpose and courage. And I suspect, Bishop, there's a reason why you started with compassion. Because without compassion as a human being, but the country. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka nikushukuru sana kwa maombezi yako. Umetuambia ya kwamba tuabudu Mungu mmoja peke yake, si ndio? Bishop amesema ama hajasema? Kwa sababu kuna wengine wameweka miungu mingine juu, haswa wale ambao wanapenda pesa. And he has told us that the love of money is the root of all evil. Bishop, our country is going through all these challenges because of the love of money. And we hope that in the future, we can have conversations about the quality of leadership that starts with compassion, confidence, conviction, and courage. I want to take this opportunity to thank the people of KISUMU, because the last time we were here in KISUMU as a Linda Mwananchi team, we were received very well. And I want to thank you for showing up. I want to thank you for your support. I want to also thank you for standing by me all this time. What do you do when termites zinakula ile pila? Lakini akasema Mungu mwenyewe atafanya nini? Atarejesha, si ndio? Bishop, hata mimi kuna vitu nilikuwa nimepewa na baba. Mnajua baba akikufa kwa bomu, kuna vitu baba alinipatia yeye mwenyewe in his wisdom, but people have decided ya kwamba watazichukua zote, na mimi niko tayari, kwa sababu Bishop amesema Mungu atafanya nini? Atarejesha kila kitu ambaye itachukuliwa, ambaye nilipewa na baba na nilipewa na wananchi. Wananchi wataturudishia, si ndio? Na mimi naamini kwamba huo ndio ukweli ambao upo. Mheshimiwa Governor Orengo, thank you very much for inviting me. We have said that we must remain united. If you ever believed in na wa Nyanza, nyinyi watu wa Western, wale wa Pwani, hata wakijaribu kuleta fitina gani, mimi naomba tubaki pamoja na tutembee safari hiyo, si ndio? Tutabaki pamoja. Mtu asiwadanganya ati kwa sababu ile vitu vimefanyika hati watu wa Western wanachukia watu wa Nyanza. Haiwezekani. Sisi ile shida tuko nayo ndani ya chama, it is just individuals who are bringing problems to the party. But as a community, we know that you have always stood for justice, you have always stood for what is right, and we believe that we can continue to work together. I want to stop there because we are in church. Governor, thank you very much to support the cause. Thank you very much.
Okay, na again we munge watch. Kama oye. Chakresa ni kama romuta probiro ki uniform. Cheng mama does union onge ki moro. Mother does union no eh. Ero kamano. Kara Bob, you need to tell me what we should do now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, guest of honor, we are going to start the fund drive very fast and we want to take very few minutes. We'll start with the Kama. I want to recognize the representative of Honorable Lieutenant Molo Charlie Siso. I saw him somewhere. Very good, my brother. Thanks. Kama.
Charles is actually part of my team also, so I forgot. Yeah.
Good. Please help me guys here.
Kama we've already deposited 500,000.
For Kama, nani kama Kama? Nani kama Kama? Wamelete hela taslimu 100,000 and safe. Ero kamano.
MU, Mothers Union.
Mothers gap ape tono kiseling alfa para. Ero ya. Yeah, Mothers Union, okay, no hela taslimu 15,000 Kenya shilling. Mogwedi. Next, Bob. Choir.
The owner of the vehicle KDN 650H is blocking someone who just want to leave. KDN 650H, please just go and reorganize your vehicle.
Tabernacle Choir, say Shepherd Choir.
Then estate, please. Very fast. Milimani estate, Riyadh, Mamboleo, Dunga, Nairobi area.
Shepherd Choir has deposited.
Riyadh, Dunga, Nyalenda. In that order, please come.
Milimani Estate. Milimani 5,000 shillings. Milimani. Riyadh Mamboleo. Let's call the next. So
Riyadh, Mamboleo, Nairobi area. Dunga, Kisian, Nyamasaria, please in that order.
Mariat Mamboleo.
Charles Owele.
Charles Mausi. 5,000 shillings. Rokamano Sipa. Dunga.
Nairobi area, Kisian.
Dunga 4,860. Dunga Nyalenda Fellowship.
Nyamasaria Mosque. Nairobi area.
Nairobi area. Nairobi area. Nairobi area 13,600. Nyamasaria.
Kisian, Mosque, Jerusalem.
Asante sana Nyamasaria.
Nyamasaria, oh, thank you very much. Kisian, Mosque, Jerusalem Fellowship. That order. Then the youth department get ready. Widows department get ready.
Mosque. My mosque estate. Erokamano. 13,000 widows. Yo, asante sana. Erokamano. Widows 5,000. Oweneka monwete na wingu. Widow wasonekanye.
Sunday school. Sidesman ministry. Praise and worship. In that order, please.
Sunday school.
Received a collection from Daughters of Esther. A total of
Daughters of Esther. They have given us and we have received.
Vamos.
Kama wewe you are a wholesome man, you need compassion, you need confidence, you need conviction and purpose and courage. And I suspect, Bishop, there's a reason why you started with compassion. Because without compassion as a human being, but the country. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka nikushukuru sana kwa maombezi yako. Umetuambia ya kwamba tuabudu Mungu mmoja peke yake, si ndio? Bishop amesema ama hajasema? Kwa sababu kuna wengine wameweka miungu mingine juu, haswa wale ambao wanapenda pesa. And he has told us that the love of money is the root of all evil. Bishop, our country is going through all these challenges because of the love of money. And we hope that in the future we can have conversations about the quality of leadership that starts with compassion, confidence, conviction, and courage. I want to take this opportunity to thank the people of KISUMU, because the last time we were here in KISUMU as a Linda Mwananchi team, we were received very well. And I want for standing by me all this time. What do you do when termites